It's TFTFT, time for Try for 10. And here's that man of many moments, David Hamilton.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Try for 10, coming to you this week from Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk. As a matter of fact, this is a rather special edition of Try for 10 because it's the last in the present series. So we're really hoping to give away our jackpot, which incidentally stands tonight at £50. And for the last time for now anyway, it's my great pleasure to say, ladies and gentlemen, Ros Early. Looking just as lovely as ever. Ros, let's meet our first contestant on our last programme of this series who wants to try for 10.
Here we have Mr. Frank Smith of Bury St Edmunds. He's a retired civil servant and his hobbies are television, sport and gardening.
Frank, nice to have you with us.
Thank you
on
very
our
much.
last programme of this series. You've retired, but one of your hobbies is sport. Is that taking part in sport or watching sport?
The only sport I take part in now is fishing.
It's fishing.
And the other's too strenuous.
Well, that's a nice, gentle sport. In actual fact, fishing, I believe, is the most popular sport in Britain.
I think it is at the present time, yes.
Yes, I believe more people fish on a Saturday afternoon than go to all the football matches put together.
I think so, yes.
And you're one of them, are you? Do you go out on a Saturday afternoon?
Well, I haven't been lately. Transport is a problem.
Right.
We've got too far to go, you see.
Yeah. Well, what we want you to do tonight is to fish for a nice £50 jackpot.
Thank you.
Pick out any 3 envelopes now, if you will, and hand them to Ros. Thank you. Thanks very much, Ros. It's very sad, isn't it? The last show of our series.
Yes. I hear you're going into a monastery.
Pardon? Could I have that again, do you think? You heard that I'm going into a monastery?
Yes.
What, somebody told you that I was going into a monastery,
This
did they?
bird told me you were going into a monastery. Have you seen the light?
No, I think in actual fact it's all a terrible misunderstanding. What you probably heard was that now that the series is over, I'm going to the Monastery of Labour. Is that what it is? Which is in Ireland, of course. Thank you. Oh. Frank, your first statement is this for a £50 jackpot. No bird flying today has teeth.
False.
No, that's true. No bird flying today has teeth is true. Newborn whales live mainly on milk.
True.
Is correct. They're mammals. Well done. It was Banquo's ghost who haunted Hamlet.
I didn't quite get that.
It was Banquo's ghost who haunted Hamlet.
True.
No, that's false. Haunted Macbeth. Tarzan was a creation of Edgar Rice Burroughs.
That's true.
You are correct. And very quickly, we have a musical statement coming up for you, Frank. This is on record, and the statement is that the Everly Brothers are singing on this record.
What goes on in your heart? What goes on in your mind? You are tearing me apart.
I should say true.
Now, say again, because we're probably listening to the record at home. You
True,
said
I say true.
No, Frank, sorry, that's false. It sounded like the Everly Brothers, but in actual fact it was the Beatles. And what goes on? What goes on here is that you've got a total of 3 wrong answers, so you've got to watch those. The famous Black Forest is in Austria.
False.
You said false, didn't
False,
you?
it's in Germany.
Right, okay, I'll take that answer. You're correct. It's in southwest Germany, right. Queen Victoria reigned a total of 43 years. Quick answer.
True.
No, that's false. A total of 63 years. If I adopted your Christian name and you adopted my surname, we'd have the same name.
True.
Correct, right. Well done. I can't quite work out whether I'd be David Smith or you'd be Frank Hamilton, but I don't think it matters. The Mendip Hills border Rutland and Leicestershire.
True.
No, that's false. You were sure about that one, but you were wrong. They're in northern Somerset. Turkish coffee is thinner and weaker than ordinary coffee.
That's true.
No, it isn't, Frank. It's false. It's just the opposite. Just the opposite. Now, you must get this one right to stay in the game, Frank, okay? Birds. Now, I'm not talking about the other kind of birds. I'm talking about your actual birds. Birds are vital to the continued existence of man.
True.
Correct. He's back in the game. Good. Because, of course, if it wasn't for birds, we'd be overrun by insects. Humans have binocular vision.
True.
Correct. The Earth is actually a satellite of another heavenly body.
False.
Now, you were in there almost before I finished, and you were wrong, Frank. Have a little think about these. That, in fact, is true. A cheerleader is the one at the head of the table.
A cheerleader.
A cheerleader is the one at the head of the table.
I should say true.
Well, that's false in actual fact, and that was supposed to be funny, but I can only say I hope it went better home than it went here tonight. Now, you got 2 consecutive wrong ones, Frank. Sorry about doing that to you on a funny, but you must get this one right to stay in the game. Do you know something about the Koh-i-Noor?
No, it's in India, I think, isn't it?
Well, the statement is this, that the Koh-i-Noor is a mountain pass in Afghanistan.
I think that's true.
No, Frank, I'm sorry, it's false. The Koh-i-Noor is a diamond. Now, you've got 3 consecutive wrong ones. Anyway, you've got a total of 9 wrong ones. But let us see how many correct ones you gave us. That's the point, isn't it, now? And you gave us 2. Now, Frank, I know that you're a retired gentleman, and probably, such as the way things are at the moment, you probably don't have a great deal of money coming in every week, so we'd like to double that for you and give you £4. Would that be okay? See, the thing is, we're very generous tonight because this is our last programme and we've got to give away the jackpot, which incidentally now stands at £75. So very quickly, let's meet our next contestant in Bury who wants to try for 10.
This is Mrs. Mabel Burton of Bury St Edmunds. She's a housewife and school cleaner, and her hobby is playing bingo.
Mabel, you like playing bingo?
I do.
Well, you've got a full house here tonight. No doubt about that. Have you had any big wins?
Yes, I had one.
Could you tell us how much?
£622.
£622?
I
Is
did.
it all gone?
Nearly.
Oh, dear. I thought we were going to have a night out tonight. Well, we hope you have another. It's not quite 622, I'm afraid, but it's 75. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would, lovely.
So all we want you to do, first of all, is pick out any 3 envelopes from behind you there and hand them to Roz. Then all you've got to do is give me 10 consecutive correct answers and another big win for you. And I've had so many letters, Roz, I must tell you this, so many letters from viewers saying, when is Roz going to sing? Isn't that right? They all want to know, see, the audience as well, they all want to know when you're going to sing.
Well, time is short now. I won't be singing on this present series, but I've got a great booking.
You've got a booking to
sing somewhere else. 2-week booking. It's at the Conservative Club, Moscow.
She should be in the red, I suppose, when she gets over there. Mabel, as I told you, 10 consecutive correct answers, that's all you've got to give me. And the first statement is this, that the Society of Friends is still mined in parts of Britain. Pewter is still mined in parts of Britain.
False. It's a combination of metals, I think.
So it was never mined? It's an alloy? You are correct. You've won the jackpot. Before your very eyes, Vivian, I shall count it out for you. 125, wasn't it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all in tenors, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's 100 in tenors, and it was 25, wasn't it? So there's another 10, 20, 25. You ever won as much money as that before?
Never won anything.
What are you going to do with it? It's your first win ever, is it? Well, that's marvellous, because it's your first win, and it's our last programme of the series. Congratulations, Vivian.
Oh,
Enjoy every penny of it.
thank
Thanks
you
a lot.
very much.
Bye-bye. Give her a round of applause. I've got money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's absolutely marvellous. A jackpot winner. Vivian's got £125. As I said, that's the end of the series, which we've enjoyed very much. Ros, come and join me, because we have enjoyed it, haven't we?
It's lovely.
Oh, there you see, they all love you, I told you. Listen, now that the series is over, we're both going to continue with Anglia through the rest of the year. You're doing a new series. What's it called?
Yes, it's a new series called Mr. and Mrs. It goes out in the autumn.
That's marvellous. And I'm doing a programme too called Glamour 69, in which I'm looking for beautiful girls. That's my favourite hobby, actually, looking for beautiful girls, but I hope you'll watch that as well. And on both series, we shall have with us our dear old mate and sparring partner, Mr. Peter Fenn. And, but I've had a word with the producer, and we've agreed that for all your benefits, he'll be heard but not seen, so we'll be all right. Hope you'll join us for our new series. It's very sad, isn't it? We've got to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.